You know what's crazy? Like, when I first started making videos on this channel... Oh, god damn it, Liz. Why are you gonna interrupt me while I'm soliloquizing? Oh, right, I did get this. Whatever, there's no dialogue here. I just get money. What was I saying? Alright. When I started making videos on this channel, I was like, I'm gonna do Let's Plays in the old style, and I'm not gonna cut anything. Or, well, cut very little. Aside from the part where it's very difficult to, like, not have a significant amount of dead air when you're by yourself. It's quite challenging to maintain a one-sided dialogue in that way. This playthrough, there's so much crap that needs to go, especially in Tartarus, and especially the further along I've gone. I'm spending multiple times the actual length of those recordings editing them down. It's kind of getting ridiculous. Welcome back to Persona 3 Reload. Oh, I guess I was supposed to talk about... Who cares what happened last time? I severely disappointed myself in regards to Poison Arrow existing. You'd think I'd be able to know this stuff. I played Dark Souls. I fought those fucking archers. Anyway, just compare the names used for months in Japanese and English. The latter is a mess. October is 10th. Come on now. Oh no. Oh no, she's right. So everyone knows about Julius Caesar, right? Well, it's not just his fault that the English names for months are off. Do you know that his name is actually the origin of the word July? I did know that. Possibly from this game, actually, or the old one. Many people and gods have had their names used this way throughout history. Isn't it interesting to see how a person can affect entire languages? Well then. Here's a question, Dad. Which Roman goddess has been theorized as the namesake for the month of April? Huh? What? I have no idea. That's so weird. I'm not so good on my Roman counterparts, but Diana's Artemis, right, in Greek, and Venus is Aphrodite, I think. Which one's Minerva again? God damn it. Is it Hera? I can't remember. I don't know. None of these make any sense to me. Wait, actually, think about it. Aphrodite, April, maybe. Let's just go with that. I'm not even gonna check because it doesn't matter anymore. This is my guess. Oh my god. Okay. Hey, I puzzled it out. I'm so smart. Yes, you got it. That was a tough one, too. Some have speculated that April was originally called Aphrilis, named after Aphrodite, the Greek name for the goddess Venus. Dude, I'm good. I'm good at this. All right. I gotta stop. We gotta move on. I can't fixate on how fucking smart I am. It's not good for anyone. Others believe it may be derived from a Latin verb meaning to open. Huh. They argue that April is the beginning of the season where flowers and other plants begin to open up. I, however, prefer my word origins to have a bit more of a romantic flair. Here's another example. Okay. Damn. That was good. I feel good about that one. I'm sorry. I was just thinking. I was considering what I might stand to gain from attending school. Students have been struggling with this question for centuries. But I suppose nothing will come of this line of thought. It's not something I should entertain. Well, why have I not seen, like, Fuka around for so long? Has she just not been available on the days that I've been... I don't get it. Before I forget... Holy shit! It's him! Wow! Ah, Jan, I've been waiting for you. Okay, not really. Yeah, no kidding. I looked and looked, but there's nothing in my house that's not related to Masamune. This didn't belong to Masamune personally, but it still has ties to him, so... You really need this? Maybe you've, reconsidered? Not that I'm reluctant at all to give it to you, of course. So I'll give it to you, but you'll take good care of it, right? It'll become a family heirloom, right? Kanagutsu's home. Did I say that right? Whatever. You must be proud, Jan. You got a family heirloom now. Yeah, I guess this is how it should be. Although, well, I've still got a few of these left at home. How did he, is he supposed to have like taken it off and given it to me? Why didn't he just bring a spare in? Oh, that's fine. Maybe it's magic. It can't actually leave his head. This is the second time I've given a helm to a student, after all. That Bebe, do you know him? He's an exchange student in my class. Back in the spring, when he first came here, he admired it so much that I let him have it. It does my heart good to see the samurai spirit is still alive in you kids, even those from a foreign country. It must be because the glorious lives of the Sengoku generals transcend history. Masamune Date, for example. The amazing thing about him is that he... I know. I enjoyed even more stories about Masamune. I have a deeper understanding of history. Hooray. I managed to obtain a helm from Mr. Ono. I did it. Fucking God. Finally. Let me go turn this in, actually. I see. So this is it. The helm from the ancient Sengoku era. The heft, the texture, the character for love on the brow. Really? Is she gonna put this on too? Does that love protect the head, or is it love for the helm? Mysteries upon mysteries. Still, it is a wonderful helm. This satisfies my request. Why don't you take the helm with you? I believe it suits you far better than it does me. I'm not gonna wear it. Please take this as your reward. 7 Twilight Fragments. That's a lot. I don't know if I feel suitably rewarded. I did get a bunch of academics, but it was also at the point where it was irrelevant, so... It's a key item with no function, as far as I can tell. So, great. Fantastic. You know, there's kind of an awkward thing that's sort of happened with the way that I've prioritized the S-links, which is that Kenji, I kind of been ignoring him. I think as most sane people would do. Which is all fine. The problem is, like, if it follows the trend of the original game, the Ultimate Magician persona, I think it's of a level that I could probably already have it. So by the time I actually get around to finishing Kenji's S-Link, which who knows when that's going to be, Cert is not going to be very good, I think. But you know what, that actually does not in any way make me want to hang out with him any more than I already have, so. I am also, I can just finish Chihiro's, right? Like that's it? That's the last rank, yeah. Alright, she'll be all done when I go hang out with her next time, but... Party members first, right? That's what we're doing. Do I have a lovers? No, I don't. I just was at the Velvet Room. I didn't go into it. Whatever. Raphael is a little outside of my capability here. I'll just summon something. How expensive is this?
So you'll be summoning this one?
25. Yeah, I mean, we're good. I don't really need to be stingy, I don't think, at this point. Finally done. I spent all of lunch cleaning up for the archery team, so I didn't have time to eat anything. Maybe I'll stop by Wakatsu or something on the way home. Alright. Sounds good. Thanks. It feels kind of weird eating by myself, you know? I guess eating out by yourself is it does feel a little weird. Alright, let's get going. What should I order?
This is so good. I made the right choice getting the same thing as you.
So, this is now like a completely different S-Link, like I think from this step. Pretty sure. Because I don't remember this.
Oh, I was just thinking. Doesn't eating fish remind you of the ocean?
I don't want to think about the ocean.
It's a part of our lives, I guess, living along the coast. We even spent our vacation at the beach.
Why'd you have to bring that up?
Hey, after all this is over, why don't we go somewhere different? Like the mountains.
Apparently that in Japan, those are the only two places you can go, other than being in a city. You're either at the beach, you're at a mountain, and that's it.
We could have lunch outdoors. Maybe we'll even see a deer or something. What do you think?
Wow, that sounds terribly exciting. No, thanks. Yeah, like bring the whole gang, have a picnic. Oh, I guess if we have to.
Yeah, why not, right? It'll be like a reward for everyone's hard work. Alright then, I'll make us lunch. I might not look like it, but I'm a pretty good cook. Just you wait and see.
I feel like we've been over this already.
times we've talked about going on vacation. I'm excited just thinking about it. I'm not sure how to say this, but when I'm with you, I don't feel so alone. I mean, I do have friends, and there's everybody at the dorm, but usually I feel like the real me is trapped somewhere deep down inside. Maybe it's because of my family situation, but I'm always pushing people away without realizing it. Lately, though, that's been changing, and I think it's thanks to you.
It's kind of weird that, like, this is always something that was in my reading of the character, but it was never, like, explicitly stated. It's a bit weird for her to just, like, say it outright. You know what? It's not that weird. That's pretty in keeping with the writing in this game. Subtext, who needs that shit? Yukari is trusting in me. It seems we've grown closer.
Well, that was delicious. It's getting late. Shall we head out?
I decided to go back to the dorm. When cornered, an enemy will fight even more fiercely. This is a basic premise of warfare. Only one shadow remains. We should expect the same principle to apply here as well. I'm sure that this will be the toughest battle of all. Please make sure that you are fully prepared so that we do not experience an unfortunate defeat. Well, your exams are over now, so we should focus on the task at hand. Only one shadow remains. This will be the final battle. The fate of this town rests in your hands. I believe in you. Good luck. I made some changes to my training regimen recently. I had heard that imagining someone watching your back while you work out is supposed to be effective. I had my doubts at first, but turns out it works pretty well. Why don't I strip mall overrun with apathy syndrome victims? Coming up next, the news. Fuka's really changed, hasn't she? I wonder if it's because Mariyama's moving out of town. And again, wouldn't you normally feel down when that happens? Man, I just don't get girls. I received a compliment from Ikutsuki-san the other day. He told me I was doing well for an elementary school student. It made me really happy. Oh, really? Because it's the way he's just said it. Maybe that's me. Maybe this is my fault, but something about the phrasing of that sounded really condescending. Did we finish brushing Koromaru? I can't remember. No. We did. Okay. Okay, hey. That means we get to hang out with the drunk guy down at the club. Oh yeah, that's my favorite. You. Mutatsu, whatever. So, we're not at the threshold with him, but we're gonna have lots of spare.
You might show up, and here you are.
What? Why is he talking to me? If maybe is that voiced? I've done very few of these because I've been trying to avoid doing non-rank up hangouts, you know. So.
Hey, don't get the wrong idea, kid. It's not like I was looking forward to seeing you or anything. Anyway. What's the deal with your hair, kid?
Didn't it just say it doesn't seem like we're gonna... What's going on? Did the game just like bait me? What? Huh? Okay, that's fine.
Doesn't it get in your eyes? Is that the style nowadays? My son kept his hair long too. You should cut it. No, better yet, shave it all off. Give the bald look a try.
I mean, yeah, that might look cool.
You got a good attitude, kid. You do get what I'm saying, don't you? I'm not talking about fashion here, you know. I'm saying you'd be better off without your hair. Oh, sure, you're young and good-looking now, but just you wait. I mean, look at me. I'm old and ugly. My cheeks sag like a damn bulldog's. That's life, kid. People get old. Someday you'll be just like me. One day in the future, you'll see your mug in the mirror and think, damn, I was handsome back in the day. Here's a little trick so you don't lose hope in the future.
You know, the problem with shaving your head in that situation is it feels like it's more work to keep it shaved than it is to just cut it every now and then. Maybe it's just me, but I like to take the approach of least resistance to my hair care. And unfortunately, shaving it is not that. If it were, I'd be in there. Trust me. I'd be chrome doming it up. Easy. But nah, man, too much work. Also, if you've never shaved your head, your scalp is like really, it's a weak point. Without the hair to protect it, you like go to scratch your head and you like actually hurt yourself. It's a bad time. I mean, at least until, you know, I guess you've been bald for long enough, and then it's fine. But yeah, anyway.
Just don't expect nothing. Simple, huh? That way you won't ever be disappointed.
This is good advice.
You're gonna lose your hair eventually, kid, so why bother with it now?
I mean, arguably good advice. I think it makes sense. Well, to a certain extent. It's fine. I don't know.
Bald is beautiful. You just wake up in the morning and go. No fuss.
Well, this is what I was talking about. That's not entirely accurate.
You'll need a hat for the winter, but I say go for it. I'll spot you money for a shave and some clippers if you're short.
I saw through Mutatsu's harsh words and felt his kindness. I feel like I understand Mutatsu a little better now. Yeah, I'm not super convinced, man.
What, is all my talking putting you to sleep? Well, you can't sleep here, kid. Go home and rest in your own bed.
Bye.
And so...
Oh my god. Masamune Date decided to pursue Hideyoshi Toriyama, so he headed for Odawara. Can you feel his heart-rending sorrow that came from such a decision? I wish I was born in that era. I could have fought alongside Masamune Date. I don't think he would have wanted you, dude. I'm sorry to say it, but... Alright now, this turns into a real wild ride from here on. Blink and you might miss something. I'm feeling sleepy. Oh man. Is it time to sleep? I guess it... How's it possible that Windows is making disconnecting noises at me when there's nothing to be disconnected? I'm gonna investigate. I think I solved the issue. Probably. Yeah, so sleeping just means we don't get the dialogue, but either way, the social stat doesn't matter anymore. I feel like these are worth listening to, usually, as long as it's not Edogawa. I mean, even Edogawa can be interesting. He just goes on and on. Sure, whatever.
Glad to hear it.
Ah, the Sengoku era, the days when men were in their full glory. This modern age is terrible. Where's the samurai spirit gone? Now let's review what we've covered on the Sengoku era. First thing, no era was ever better. Secondly, totally unbiased. What a good historian. You got anything insightful for me, indifferent student? Exams suck, man. People completely forgot about that guy Aragaki now that they're studying. Maybe they never cared about his death in the first place. A different student is kind of fucking real though, actually. Like he's pretty much right every time. Thoughts? Just me? Oh, there's Fuka. How's she doing? Jeez, god damn it. There's a decent possibility that Fuka will want to hang out on Sunday, and we could certainly do that. That would be kind of efficient. So I think that's how I'm gonna play this. Oh, I have a magician on me. And I also have a temperance. Oh, I know I was talking shit about Kenji just before, but I guess we can do that. Oh, I really... I just said that and I just felt nauseous. I really don't want to. Man, I studied my ass off for Miri. Having a girlfriend sure is a big motivator, huh? Hey, you got a sec? I need to talk to you. Yeah, fine.
Sorry.
Thanks for making time for me. Appreciate it, man. Really not in the mood for ramen today, so let's just head to Wild Duck.
I can't eat.
I'll eat it for you. Man, I want to sass this motherfucker so bad. It's fine. What happened?
Sure you want to know?
I don't, but it's fine.
I don't think we're gonna get to eat together like this anymore.
Oh no! How terrible!
To be honest, something's been on my mind. I saw a magazine in Emiry's room. Guess what it was called?
What? Are these real magazines or real fake magazines? I don't know. Yeah, is this where I'm supposed to be at thinking? This is some stupid bullshit. Bride to be.
How'd you guess? Man, you're amazing.
Magical clairvoyance, don't worry about it.
When I saw that magazine, it got me thinking. And I've made up my mind, man. As soon as I graduate high school, I'm gonna marry Emmy.
This guy's so dumb.
You think that's a good plan?
You're an idiot. Sure, whatever. I want to say this so bad. Fuck. The problem is, like, if you don't tell him what he wants to hear, then it means you actually have to spend more time hanging out with him. So let's just fucking take our medicine. Congrats. With as many
Thanks, dude.
quotation marks. As many quotation marks around it as possible.
I'm seriously in love with Emmy, and I'm gonna marry her.
I feel like this clapback makes more sense if you are not, if you're saying normal people things and you're not trying to agree with them.
Then Emmy Kana will be known as Emmy Tomochika, and I will make her the happiest wife ever.
I'm so tired of this.
Sorry, I just want you to back me up, you know?
Yeah, I did, except the game doesn't expect you to do that because you'd have to be a fucking psycho, but here we are. Tomochika seems dead set on this plan. I feel like our relationship is stronger. Unfortunately.
We should get going. I wonder how many more times I'll get to walk home with you like this.
I just can't. Number of lost keeps increasing. It's like everywhere I go, there's a reminder that we still need to fight shadows. But we just have to beat one more, then we'll finally be done. Sometimes, when I'm surfing the web, I like to think about how the internet can help us form bonds with other people. We normally don't pay it any mind, but we connect to others and form bonds when searching for information online. Oh, sorry, that was pretty random, wasn't it? I just wanted to share my thoughts with someone. Maybe, maybe you shouldn't have. I don't know, I'm just saying. Is it just me, or is Sonata-san kind of different now? Like, he doesn't feel the same as before? It's just your imagination. Nuh-uh, he's totally different. He's got a totally different aura, man. Take a closer look next time. Like, when he comes back from a jog, you can practically see the smoke coming off him. Man's on fire. I don't really know what the fuck it's supposed to mean. I'd like to apologize for our last report, saying apathy syndrome victims had overrun the mall. In light of the high number of viewer complaints, the reporter responsible has been suspended. The ones responsible for have been sacked. Hey, more Mutatsu time. Maybe I just misread it. For some reason, I just assumed that Mutatsu. I think it's because the tarot card over his head looks like it's grayed out, but no, I guess not. Ah, you're here again. You really are an odd kid. Well, have a seat.
You're late. I was just thinking about leaving. You've been coming here a lot too, huh?
Well.
You alright, kid? You know, financially, paying for the drinks here?
I'm allowed to drink here?
High school kids don't have much money, do they? At least, I never gave much to my son.
We have ways. I have enough.
Do you now? Guess you kids have ways to make money these days.
I wouldn't say it's a particularly typical way, but you know.
You're not doing anything illegal, though, are you, kid? Not that I care.
I don't think the laws cover this sort of thing, no.
By the way, let me ask you, is there anything you want right now? And I mean something you can buy with money, not some crap like love or a sense of humor.
No, I don't remember. I think no.
Don't tell me you've attained enlightenment at your age.
Yeah, I guess that was the right one there.
Back when I was a young man, I never had enough money to buy the things I wanted. When you get to be my age, well, try thinking about it this way. You work to make money so you can have a better life. But to make enough money, you gotta work all the time. So you never get to enjoy that better life you're working so hard to have. Quite a paradox, isn't it? Do you know what the average lifetime income of a white-collar worker is? Including a retirement fund and an annual pension.
A la Japan in 2009 or 2006 or whatever.
It's 250 million yen. That's not even close to a lottery jackpot. Thanks to me, you learned something new today, huh, kid? Now, don't waste your life working all the time trying to get rich. Just take life as it comes.
Mutatsu's words are harsh, but I can feel his kindness. I feel like I understand Mutatsu a little better now. Honestly, this is one of my favorite steps. I think he's like actually saying shit that makes a lot of sense here. But it just aligns with my own perspective, I guess.
I worked my ass off for a lousy 250 million yen. And for what? I wish I could buy back all the time I lost.
And again, there's nothing subtextual here, really. It's not very nuanced, but it's kind of just real, you know? I said goodbye to Mutatsu and went back to the dorm. I like this guy.
Oh, sorry. No one was here, so I figured it'd be okay.
It's rare to see you here. Is it for the archery team?
Yes, the teacher wanted a report.
I see. That's a lot of responsibility.
What did they want to report on? Archery is a sport where you shoot arrows at a target. Like, probably like, I don't even, who cares? I don't know.
Oh, not really. It's nothing compared to what you have to do. Actually, I wanted to ask you something. Senpai, what are you fighting for?
Well, I guess you could say it's my way of atoning for the past.
In my case, I don't think I really have a reason anymore. I mean, I know the whole story about my father now. I guess I could still fix the mistakes he left behind, though. Maybe I should have thought about this earlier, huh? But it took me this long to start questioning myself.
That's understandable.
It seems like everyone has their own reason for fighting. Well, defeating the shadows is probably a good enough reason, huh?
What are you trying to say?
I'm not exactly sure, but it's all gonna be over after the next full moon, so there's not much point in thinking about it.
That's true. Once we put an end to this, we can go back to a normal high school life.
Right.
The rest of the student council will be here soon. We can pick this up later, though, if you want.
Oh no, that's okay. Thanks for listening.
Things between these two continue to be kind of awkward. But I guess that was not the worst. Yukari just come out of the student council room? I wonder why she was in there. Seems like she's having a bad day. Oh, what are you trying to get me to go over there and talk to her? Oh, I just might actually. Oh, what is this? Oh my god. Yeah, I hate to see it. How am I not done with Yuko yet, by the way? What's going on with that? Alright, I guess we could go final rank at Chihiro. Let's do it. Oh, Leon-san, are you going home now? Did you know that the student council has a street fundraiser every year? I'm actually going to start preparing for it by making some flyers. If you're free, do you think you could help me out? Yeah, right, whatever.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. There's no meeting today, so let's go ahead and use the student council room.
Thank you for taking the time to help me. Did you know that if you want a space to do street fundraising, you have to send the application 2 months in advance?
I didn't know that. I'm not surprised.
I wonder if this is going to be enough flyers.
Looks tough.
Yes, it is. But this is what I signed up for. The student council president mentioned the street fundraiser before, and now that it's almost here, I asked to be in charge of it. Ever since that business with Mr. Takenozuka got resolved, I felt more confident. Or maybe proactive is the better word. I can even talk to the boys in my class now, too. Well, a little. Anyways, running this fundraiser is just the beginning. From now on, I'm not going to be afraid of trying new things. Oh, but, I'd appreciate it if you could still help me every now and then, just like today.
Apparently I can't respond to the question that she just asked me, so that's neat. You can do it.
Yes, thank you.
Instead of me. I don't want to do it. You do it.
Oh, that reminds me. Do you remember that illustration collection I found at the bookstore? Apparently, someone ended up buying it. I checked the other day and it wasn't there anymore.
Oh no.
But for some reason, I'm not sad about it. As long as whoever bought it is happy, then I'm happy too.
That's kind of a weird turn there.
I'd like you to have this. It's a collection of manga short stories by the same artist. I bought it a long time ago, and I read it so many times that I've practically memorized it. I'd like this book to be read by all sorts of people too, just like that illustration collection. I'm sure that's much better than me just keeping it for myself.
Okay.
Could I ask that you be the first of those many readers?
I mean, I'll take it. I probably won't read it though. I might just pawn it off on eBay. I don't know. I'll take it. Cool. Thanks, I guess.
When you finish reading it, please pass it on to someone else. Maybe it would be a good idea to hand it off at the bookstore. It's not in print anymore, so you'll never see it in new releases. Thank you. I'm so lucky to have met you. That book couldn't be in better hands.
That was definitely... like, because obviously the last step of the, you know, in the original game is very different to that. There's some things about this that I like, or that work a little better. Overall, if there's a few things about it that felt like they were a little, like they went a little overboard in the, like, character, like, maturation, maybe, just a tad. Like, she's just sort of, like, really selfless now, very quickly. I don't know. It's not a big deal, I don't think. I can get Melchizedek. Yay.
There she is! Fushimi-san!
Are we interrupting?
No, not at all. Did you need something?
Well, the student council led a street fundraiser a while back, and they asked for regular students to participate, right? We were curious about maybe learning more. Did you have any information on that?
Of course, I can help with that. Oh, thank you again for helping me today, Senpai. I'm sorry I ended up taking so much of your time. I'll handle the rest by myself.
Cool, I'm out. See ya. Are you sure? I apparently.
I can do this on my own. It's just a little bit of talking. If the timing is convenient though, let's walk home together again sometime. Okay, go ahead and fill out your name and class on this form. Now, as far as what you should expect on the day of...
Well, get the hell out of here. After helping Chihiro, I headed back to the dorms. Fuck this boring ass shit. I can never tell what you're thinking, even when I'm looking straight at you. So how are you feeling about our next operation? As I'm sure you know, it will be our last. Are you nervous? Nah.
Oh,
Really?
is that right?
That is quite impressive. It's unusual for someone to maintain such composure in a situation like this. I know it's a little strange to ask you this now, but do you have a reason you're fighting? I don't know.
Oh,
I see. Well, I hope you find one. Either way, the next battle will be our last, so let's do our best. We can walk the dog, or do one of those. There's a chance we'll actually hit someone we care about on the Karamaru walk and get some meaningful... Like, it's pretty unlikely, but we do have several S-links that are not going anywhere. I guess... Actually, is that true? Can you run into party members on a walk? I doubt it, actually. So I think the only one that would matter would be Yuko. Why not? Nah, it's just Keisuke.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Oh well.
Hey, I didn't know you had a dog. Is that a Shiba?
I think so? I'm not sure.
That white fur is really nice. Almost makes him look mystical or something, don't you think?
If you say so.
Oh man, he just looks so cool. I wonder how soft he is. Well, I don't want to make him uncomfortable or anything.
I mean, it's probably fine.
Hey, do you think I could try petting him next time? I'll study up the proper way to do it.
You're probably good. Well, that was not interesting at all. Cool. Oh, what's all this then, eh? That's kind of dumb. No Fuko. Why no Fuko? You wanna explain that one to me? Well, I am actually stuck on both of these, aren't I? So I should do this. Alright. Party members take priority. Wow, so this is what this place is like. I don't think I've been in here a single time, right? This used to be the accessory shop, but I never had the chance to actually look around. They have all kinds of stuff, huh? Is this a magazine clipping?
Well, let's see.
Cleanse your soul. Let's get purified with charm stones. Oh, that's a fun way to advertise themselves. Is it? Oh look, something's written on the wall. Let's see here. Choose your favorite color. It will reflect your state of mind. What's your favorite color? I mean, obviously green. Like, come on. What are we talking about here? Like, I like the options. These are the only legitimate, like, favorite color options for the main character. This feels about right. Blue is actually probably should be the correct answer, but I'm saying green. Come on. Ooh, I like that color too. I wonder if it's true what they say about it being good for your eyes. What, like looking at it? Let's see here. People who choose green serve others on their wings. They are harvesters. That's interesting. That doesn't seem realistic. Yukari and I look at each other and shrug. I feel like we became a lot closer today. That was fucking weird. I don't know much about spiritual stuff, but I can see how people find it soothing. Oh look, this one's so cute. The price, not so much. After browsing the store together, we decided to return to the dorm. This theory applies to sports tournaments as well. When a person's made aware that the next match will be their last one, there are two types of responses. One, they get nervous and stiffen up, preventing them from displaying their true capabilities. Two, they get even more fired up. Needless to say, I'm the second type. Sometimes I even get fired up while I'm just training. Well, my point is, the more you train, the more you'll clearly recognize when victory is within your grasp. Sage words from the meathead. Get that taiyaki in there. Nice. I can't wait for the useless shit I'm gonna get out of it. On the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, episode 36, Ant Guy the Walking Appetite. Did Hawk sneak a peek into the female bats? What's... Come on. Just try to keep it a little classy here, guys. On to today's news. Apathy syndrome continues to spread, causing some to panic. Okay, this is kind of a weird question, but I just gotta ask. Will my time as a superhero end once we're done fighting? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, that's fine with me, honestly. It won't change the bond I have with Chidori. I'll just enjoy being a superhero for as long as it lasts.
Jeez.
Junpei keeps going on and on about how we're heroes or something. Right. Of course! We're saving the whole city, aren't we? Plus, if we beat the next mission, we'll be undefeated. We'll be real heroes. I never really thought about it that way, but I see your point. I guess we better make sure we win the next battle then. Have we finished all the combat characteristics, or am I forgetting someone? Okay, we haven't done any of Junpei's. Okay. I am forgetting someone, in fact. Why? How did that happen? And, oh, we're not done with Dog. Oh, right, we haven't finished watching stuff with Dog, right? Dog is just on a walk kind of mood. But you know what? Okay, hang on. So we hang out with Yukari. I'm down to gamble on running into Yuko specifically. Why not? All right, well.
Oh, hey. What are you doing out this late? Ah, walking the dog, huh? I didn't know you had one.
Well,
We used to have a dog too. Man, that brings back memories.
that must have been a lot with the 7 siblings or whatever.
He's a lively one, isn't he? I bet running alongside this little guy would be great practice.
Is that all you think about? Oh, who am I kidding? Of course it is.
For now, I'll run along home. We'll see you later.
Every sentence. He has to put run in there somewhere. Oh, I stayed up a bit too late last night. I didn't expect Mrs. Terauchi to pull such a legendary move in Mahjong last night. I've never had that bad of luck before. Is it because of the month? Ugh, I still can't get over it. Who should I ask this one? You, Yonkun. In most of Japan, October is considered the month without gods because they're not around. But there's one region that instead calls it the month with gods because that's where they all go. Do you know which one it is? Fucking no. Wait, how am okay. They go to Izumo.
Exactly.
Yeah, alright. I totally knew that one, guys. Bingo, you hit the jackpot. All the gods in Japan gather each year in Izumo to meet and forge relationships with one another. I want to be blessed with a loving relationship too, but first I need some money, and then to find love, and then to work hard. So I guess the first thing is, I need to go to Naganaki Shrine to pay my respects. Oh, it's already too late. Shoot. I got it right. Yay. Junpei-san seems to sleep a great deal. He must be conserving energy to remain prepared for combat. It is quite an interesting tactic. Yep. That's how I do it. Ugh, God damn it. Fuka's still not going anywhere. Maiko's back around, but... Oh, hey there, Yonkun. You heading home? I was thinking of going out somewhere first. Yeah, right. Oh, you're coming too? Great. Let's head to Paulownia Mall then. There were a few things I wanted to check out.
Hey, mind if I go take a look at some earrings? I've been wanting new ones, but I can never seem to make up my mind. They're all so cute, you know? There are too many options to choose from.
Yeah, I've been there. Sure.
I know! Why don't you come help me pick something out?
I really doubt you want me to do that. I'm too lazy. I'll do it, but don't come crying to me, you know?
Yeah! Come on then, let's go! Hang on, I've got a call.
I wonder who that could be.
Hello? Uh-huh. What? You're not doing it? You want my approval first? Wait, it's fine. You can do what you want to do. What I mean is, if that's what you really want, then go ahead. It's your choice, so you really don't have to worry about me. Well, then, you want to meet up and talk about it? Hey, stop it. Don't cry. I'll try to call you more too, okay? All right. Bye. That was my mom.
Yeah, I know.
She apologized for everything that's happened. She said she won't get remarried until I'm okay with it. That's weird. I can't stop shaking for some reason. Can we sit for a while?
I sat with Yukari until she calmed down.
Sorry about all that. I'm fine now. I was just surprised. I never expected this to happen. I told her we could meet up and talk about her remarriage. I'm nervous just thinking about it.
Do you want to see her?
I don't exactly want to. I'm afraid it might get ugly. We haven't seen each other in almost 10 years, so it's not going to be easy. I'm afraid I'll get angry and say something cruel.
What? You would never do anything like that. What do you mean?
You gotta be stoked too, right? Having me join?
What? I guess. She's not like us. She's busy, you know, with the student council or whatever.
There is no top to
Are you
Tartarus.
stupid or something?
Whoa, he's finally snapped. I guess his brain has reached its expiration date.
Don't tell me you're jealous someone else is getting all the attention.
Shut up!
What's his problem? You've both just been using us! Or do you not care as long as you're the one who gets to do the fighting? You think you know me? You don't know anything!
I don't know how dedicated I am to the idea of going up and digging some things up for that. But...
Still, I think it's time I try talking to her. I've been saying how wrong it is to run away, so I need to live up to my own advice. You know, I think she still misses my dad deep down, but she couldn't handle it. Losing someone so important to her.
I mean, that makes sense.
I'm not sure how to explain, but I realized this after spending time with you and the others from the dorm. There are a lot of people who support me, and that's a wonderful thing. But my mom didn't have anyone like that. So all she could do was cling on to whoever she could. I think losing someone you love and having to go on alone is really, really hard. But I still think it's wrong to jump into relationships for a reason like that.
Yukari is trusting in me. It seems we've grown closer. I mean, this part is pretty much the same as it was.
The earrings can wait till next time.
Well, I mean, relatively.
Let's just go home for today.
I decided to go back to the dorm. It will soon be a full moon. In preparation of the final battle, I am ready to deploy to Tartarus at any time.
I have a suggestion.
Koromaru-san appears to be both motivated and prepared as well. This may sound like a strange question, but I just have to know. Am I being helpful? Kid, you're fucking busted in this game. What are you talking about? Of course you are.
Great.
I'm glad to hear that. I want my mom and Aragaki-san to be proud of me. The lowered morale due to Aragaki-san's departure had been quite concerning. However, everyone seems to be cherishing their lives much more than they did before. Aragaki-san's departure seems to have helped everyone grow and mature. Oh, so you're saying it's a good thing he died, huh? Is that what you're trying to say? The taiyaki I put inside earlier is gone. Fuck. A note has been left behind instead. I ate the taiyaki. It's probably yours, right, Dad? Taiyaki's a late-night snack is the best. Thanks for chilling it for me. Just kidding. Sorry for eating it. Take this instead and let's call it even, alright, Junpei? You fuck. You son of a bitch. Where are you? There you are, you fucker. You know what, just for that, no reading with you today. Let's watch something with the dog. Another episode of that docu-series about a wolf pack. Oh god, write this. In this one, a mischievous wolf is playing pup with his father. What does that mean? What? Koromaru seems kind of sad. Ugh, we're not getting another dog, okay? You miss your parents. What's wrong? I guess we'll never know. Oh, okay. Koromaru seems fixated on the scene. His eyes hold a trace of longing. I wonder if he misses his parents. Watching how animals live in the wild helped me improve my academics. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Looks like there's more to this documentary series. Oh, it was a docu-series before, now it's a documentary series. I swear they do it just to trip me up. A documentary series on wolves. Maybe I'll watch it with Koromaru again whenever I have the time. Oh, that's really important that we do that.
You know what?
Is it just me, or are there more people coming down with apathy syndrome lately?
Yep, yep.
My friend's brother got it too. It's starting to scare me, and it's on the news every day now. Oh, did you see the special program they ran? Apparently, Nostradamus predicted that all this would happen. Of course he did. Okay, and I think that should bring us to the end of our allotted time for the day. Don't worry about what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Well, probably not actually tomorrow. Oh, we're kind of getting down there, right? 7 days till the next full moon. So if I kind of hustle, then it probably means that we're gonna get that event on the episode after the next one. The next episode, though, completely boring, totally unexciting, more hanging out. Isn't that what a sell? Oh man. Well, yeah. Thanks for hanging out anyway, and catch you then.